Alright, so I finally got them. Again, the Murphy's Law kicks in where I was trying to record this for a while. And sounds like they're running a machine shop out there or something. It's at the back of the building, the Winton Hotel, 445 O'Farrell Street, San Francisco, California, 94102. I think you can see the garbage kind of things back there. But I have no idea what they're doing. They don't inform us of anything. You know, this is an elder abuse situation, the kind they used to show movies about in the 70s, after school specials and stuff. And now this is my life, so it's pretty annoying. This construction has been going on for months, and I've been here 6.5 months. This is Groucho Marx on the old Dick Cavett show on 5-2 to mark the date and time. It's here. Let me get it for you. Tuesday, August 15th, 2017. And we're not getting the autofocus on that. As always, I kind of apologize, and I say kind of because. It's about the screen resolution, because I'm not sure how much I don't want to impose on anybody's privacy or anything like that. But these are construction workers. Well, luckily this was going on since like 11:30 a.m. They didn't start at 8 a.m. but a lot of times they do. A lot of times I think they've been starting at 6 a.m. on the other side of the building there, where the older guy is. Here, this is Justin Herman Plaza. I think we all know that location there. And again, we got the date and time there. I don't know what the story is. They talked about Trump pushing back on the white supremacist movement, and again, the Black Lives Matter here in the building, in the Winton Hotel, and then the THC Tenderloin Housing Clinic, whom I've complained to, and the HUD Housing Urban Development. Now it's run by Dr. Ben Carson, right? See, you can hear that sound going again, and it matters because with heart disease. You don't know what kind of energy you have. You don't know what kind of energy you're going to have. You don't know anything, and the doctors don't know anything. And we're just now in the beginning of the era of big data, and apparently nobody's accumulated really big data on anything important, like heart disease and these considerations. I was just talking about, and for example, I did over 10,000 steps yesterday, which is extraordinarily rare. They say even regular people still don't walk 10,000 steps. They walk like an average of half that, if they're lucky, per day. And I'm trying to be a good heart patient, and at the same time, it took me out for the whole day. I just got up. It's like 5 p.m. I slept since like 5 a.m. And I couldn't get to sleep. The thugs were making noise in the airwell there, and you could say, "Oh, you're just a whiner." President Trump was, they accuse him of being a whiner, the whiner in chief. But it's sort of like the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and I don't want to be somebody who exaggerates. That's why I record everything. And I make sure there's real evidence of things, and I don't want it to be anecdotal. I don't know if you read Business at the Speed of Thought, Bill Gates' year 2000 book. I think he wrote it, and he talks about how it's basically a love letter to all the CEOs in the world that says, "I'm Bill Gates. Here's how I beat the living crap out of all of you so fast, so young, so easy." And it was basically with real numbers, real data, not anecdotal kind of information that was weak and incorrect. So again, these guys have been, for example, have been starting and stopping their noise machine all day long. Unfortunately, this is why you can't call the cops. A lot of times, not even with the people in the airwell. Let's say there were, I'm actually very lucky with the people in the airwell here now, but I was really unlucky when I lived in the Dalt a few years ago, because the echo there, the echo chamber, it was all stone. You see over here, this is like aluminum siding in the I'll show it to you, the airwell over here. And again, I'm lucky to have two windows, so I don't really have to deal with this one. in terms of opening it to try to get some air or something like that. But other people are forced to, because that's all they got. And again, it was 10 times worse in adult. And the impact on somebody with a chronic disease like heart disease, or and whether or not these things can kill you, they don't even know if things like seeing scary movies can impact you with heart disease. And I'm here to tell you, I was in Best Buy like a year ago, and I tried one of their virtual reality glasses, and they didn't warn me how intense it was going to be, and I knew immediately that they should have legal warnings on that. And the guy who was administering it was like a 30-year-old guy, and you have to be 35 years old to be president of the United States. Again, I mentioned on other videos, I'll talk about the age factor, which doesn't seem to be regarded as it needs to be. In America and around the world. If you have to be 35 years old to be president of the United States, and that's the law, then we're saying something profound there. And we can't just say it about that job. We have to say it about all serious jobs of serious responsibility. All right, I'll cut this for now.